up, my little unicorns, new and old? It's your girl WestIndieRay, and I'm back again with another information-filled video. Now today's West Indie Wednesday is going to be the 10 things that I wish that I knew before starting Locs. Now this might be a little bit different from what you were expecting to see. I feel like saying that you wish that you knew something before starting something kind of gives off the vibe that like I would not have started my Locs if I knew these things. But in reality, y'all, and I say this Scout's honor, if I knew these things, I would have started my Locs way earlier. Now, I asked my mom if I could start Locs when I was about like 14, 16, like one of those ages. But she did end up saying no because I did so much with my hair all the time. She was like, girl, you are gonna get bored of that and you're gonna wanna comb them out a week later. And at the time, I was like, you don't know me, I'm gonna love my Locs. But I was also like, you might have a point. Because I was always changing my hair. I would have a new hairstyle every day. People would always be like, oh my God, your hair is so different. How do you do that? Is it like, how long is it? Oh my God, did you cut your hair? Oh, is that all yours, or is it like a weave or something? And I'd be like, yes girl, it's all mine. Yes girl, I did this myself. No girl, it wasn't hard. So yes, I did change my hair a lot. So I waited, you know, even after I was of legal age to make my own decisions, I still waited, and that was my excuse. Like, I do so much with it, I just don't know. But when I finally made that leap, child, I literally never looked back. Like, everybody back there can kick rocks with no socks. All you see is my tail lights. I'm busting turns on y'all. So with all that being said, I really want to get into the things that I wish that I knew that would have started me on my Loc journey way earlier, years earlier. The first thing on my list is that I would have saved so much money. So I really was spending buku money, not even just the fact that I didn't know what combinations were good for my hair because there were so many out there. I just feel like with my natural curly hair journey, it was so much easier to fall into the trap of consumerism. You have all these brands, all these different types of pomades and serums and so many different things that you can put in your hair to make your curls pop, to moisturize, to do this, that, and the third. And truly, really, it's just like, it's a lot. With Locs, however, if I want to put a pomade, a serum, a leave-in, a shampoo and conditioner, a leave-in mask, all these things in my hair, girl, you're gonna have buildup. It's not good for your hair. Your hair is gonna look trash. So it really helps me steer away from that consumeristic mindset. Really, you just like don't have a choice. People who are like how I was back then just need to not have a choice. Because back then, if I saw it, the packaging was good, and God forbid, I find out that it's Black owned, I'm buying it. Now it's a little different because I'm on my like minimalism journey. If you guys watched my last West Indie Wednesday video, you'll see that I'm on a journey to a more sustainable lifestyle. But back then I was not on that, and it was so easy to not be on that. I was buying Shea Moisture, Mane Choice, TGIN. I was buying all those things in one shopping trip. So yes, my Loc journey has saved me so much money so far, and I'm just really happy about it. And it is definitely, you know, putting me towards a more minimalistic and sustainable lifestyle where I'm not producing as much waste for the world, and my carbon footprint is shrinking. The second thing that I wish that I knew is that it was going to completely rid me of all the chemicals that I was putting on my scalp. Now we have products that are all natural or paraben free or sulfate free, those things like that, but to me it's just like, why even play that guessing game? Like, why are there so many things on this list of this product that's supposed to be so good for my hair that I cannot read? And that was a really big issue for me. I was always on the hunt, and again, this is the whole like consumeristic mindset. I was always on the hunt for something that was gonna be cleaner and better. And with Locs, you kind of take all of the guesswork out of it. Right now I'm in the process of fading out all of my Loc creams and kind of making my own thing out of ingredients that I have in my own home that I could also repurpose for other things. So it's a lot better for me, in my opinion, knowing that I'm going to one day know every single ingredient that I put on my hair because I put it in the little mason jar to intentionally put it on my hair. I've already done this with my Loc tonic, which is wildly popular. You guys love that stuff. It's been keeping y'all hair moisturized and mine. And I've also done this with the oil that I put in my hair, my love potion, that I will also link down below. And that's not to say that just because you have loose natural hair, you're putting chemicals on your scalp. I'm just speaking for myself and what this Loc journey has done for me. The third thing is pretty obvious, and it's that if I knew how easy Locs were going to be to manage after the first 1 or 2 months, I would have been started. Because this is the thing, the first couple months was particularly challenging for me because I had so many flyaways at my roots to where my hair was just marrying all the time. Like if I didn't have a retwist, my hair was literally matting together. But after the first couple months, I started to get a little bit more locking towards the root, and my hair does not do that as much. Like here and there, if I wait too long, it'll kind of like try to marry a little bit, but it's really not that much of a problem. And that brings me to my fourth point. If I knew how much I really didn't care for doing my hair all the time, I would have started my lock journey a long time ago. Now you guys might be able to see this, but I have a pretty positive spirit about myself. So I get new ideas, or I try to hype myself up to get up early and do my hair so that I'm looking very stylish and clean the next day, right? And I've like programmed myself to thinking that this is something that I really wanted to do. But really, I just wanted to look nice. That's literally all I wanted. The act of actually doing my hair wasn't the thing that was driving me to do my hair. It was just that I wanted to be fine. So now having locks and I look like a goddess all the time, it's like, I don't even want to do anything to them. I am not missing the desire to work my biceps up here all the time. So I guess that's kind of a downside. Like I have to work out more because I'm not getting my exercise, you know, I'm kind of losing a little bit of muscle tone in my arms, because you really don't know how much you're doing when you're up here all day. Waking up an hour and a half before I have to go somewhere just to look good. Spending a whole entire Saturday twisting my hair in Marley twists. You know, I'm kind of okay on that. Number 5 is that if I knew how grounded my locks keep me throughout my life in so many areas of my life, that alone would have been motivation for me to start my locks sooner. I talk about this in so many of my other videos, especially my locks and spirituality video. I think I touch on this a lot, and just if I would have known that, it would have been just no question, a no-brainer. Having locks really has done something for my spirit that I haven't experienced in any other part of my life. Coming in at number 6 is, if I knew how much my Instagram and YouTube was gonna blow up, I don't even have to say it because you already know what I would have done. I shot up from like, I was hanging out around like 60K or something like that when I started my lock journey, and now I'm over 100K, and this is just like within a few months. That takes some people years to do. And even beyond, you know, just blowing up with the numbers on my social media platforms, because that really doesn't mean too much, I have 2 points that are the main reasons why I appreciate this so much. The first point is that the lock community has just really accepted me with open arms, and I really appreciate, you know, being able to have the opportunity to connect with so many other people and talk about our journeys and share things with each other and share tips, and just, it really feels like a family, and I just appreciate that opportunity so much. And then my second point is that I am able to really inspire so many other people. Those are not my words, not me smelling myself, it's y'all's words. People message me on a daily basis like, girl, you inspired me to start my locks, I'm 2 weeks in. You inspired me, I'm starting today, I'm making my appointment, this, that, and the third. And it's really just something that I feel is beautiful, and it makes me feel like, you know, I'm fulfilling one of my purposes in life. And for all of you who message me and give me those beautiful words of positivity, I truly thank you for that, because it really makes my day when I see them. Number 7 is, if I knew how beautiful the process of watching my hair shrivel up into itself and drop back down and twirl around and loop and all that stuff, if I knew how cool and beautiful that process would be, you know, that's kind of self-explanatory, I would have started a long time ago. I really look forward to opportunities to where I can watch myself be naturally beautiful, and this has definitely been one of them. It's definitely a confidence booster, being able to see myself in all of my glory and all of my natural, beautiful goddess energy. That has definitely been something that I look forward to experiencing even more in the future as my locks get longer and heavier and all these things. But just being able to see myself in my beautiful state has been life-changing, confidence boosting, all of that. Number 8 is kind of related to my last thing, and it's being able to tap into myself. You guys, this, I can't even explain it to people who have not experienced it, but just know that once you go through this, it's really a life-changing situation. Really learning yourself completely, you know, from the inside outwardly, it's kind of taken me on this journey to where I want more of it, and it's encouraged me to take a deep dive within myself spiritually, emotionally, mentally as well. I do also feel like they provide a certain level of protection as well. And the closer I get to myself, the better I am with relating to the outside world. So that's just something that you guys are gonna have to experience when you go on your lock journey if you choose to do so. And my favorite number 9 is because I literally get to protest societal beauty standards and Eurocentric beauty standards in my sleep. Literally in my sleep. I saw this quote about how existing while being black is already a protest in and of itself. Knowing that I'm doing that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 on a leap year, knowing that, you know, it's 2020 and I'm black and I'm powerful and I'm divinely feminine, knowing that I exemplify protest from BS standards, that is a win any way you flip it. And number 10 is something that I subconsciously put last on my list, and I think that it just really drives home the point that all these other things are so beautiful and so much more important than this one thing, but still it does deserve to be on the list nonetheless. If I would have known that my hair was going to come out this fire, I would have started this a long time ago. And it's not even like I would have started a long time ago just so that my hair could be longer by now. I feel like my hair has looked fire from the jump just because I have been enjoying the process. Other people might not think that it looked fire from the jump. They might have been like, girl, your hair looks so thin and then it shriveled up and you had shrinkage, all that. Y'all can say what y'all want, baby, but this is all me. These locks have benefited me in so many ways, and I just want to encourage anybody who's on the fence about getting locks. If you needed any type of confirmation, this is your confirmation. Now, if you're not feeling it and you don't think that any of these points resonate with you at all, and you're not looking forward to not having to do your hair for an hour just to look decent, then that's fine, baby, that's fine. I'm just really glad that you stayed here and watched this whole video. But if you're really on the fence, just know that there are people out here who are really 100% happy with their decision. So that about sums it up for this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow all my social media accounts right down there, and I'll see you in the next one.